Welcome back, YouTube. Sensei Domino here. Welcome to the Spine Ticks After Party. Got quite a few things to share with you tonight. I had 4 TTM returns, including one that showed up in the dreaded We Care plastic bag. But fortunately, only a couple of the cards took some damage, and it wasn't that significant. Also, 3 of the returns are Hall of Famers, so excited about that. I had one single that I picked up off of eBay this week, and I also picked up a set that I've shown within the last month on my channel, but there were a couple cards in the set that had some damage that I was looking to find replacements for. And after looking at the prices for the singles from the set, it actually made more sense for me to just buy the set. So I went ahead and did that, and I'm pretty happy with the replacements. I also picked up some comics this week. I think I ended up picking up around 12. So I'll be showing about 6 of those this week and probably save the rest for another week. I'll also be showing the incredible stack of Jeff Gordon cards that I won from Steve Rademacher a couple weeks back, and definitely want to show those, and I'll be showing those tonight. And if we have time, I've been putting off a set that I probably have had sitting on my desk for about a month, and if we have time at the end, I'd like to show that. If not, I will postpone it for another week. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with the TTMs and start with the plastic bag. So you always hate when you get one of these. We care, blah, 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 blah. We damaged your envelope. But like I said, fortunately, the cards came through, I guess, okay. There were a couple of them that took some minor dings on corners, and I'll be showing those. But the other 3 were really made of nice stock, so they didn't take too much damage. And the individual was nice enough to use the pouch, so that undoubtedly saved the cards from more significant damage. This comes from Phoenix, Arizona. The initials are MB. And he also answered my questions. And I've sent to this individual before, and he signed my cards the last time as well. I did put these in top loaders before showing them, as I usually do. But this is from Mike Bibby. And all 5 of these are rookie cards. And this is actually the first 2 are the ones that took damage, so I'll be showing those real quick. But this is the 98.99. These are all 98.99. This is the Skybox Molten Metal Supernatural rookie card. Great looking card. And I'll show you real quick the damage. This is kind of minor, but the corner right there got a little bit folded up or curled up, I guess. Otherwise, not too bad. I believe the other corner dings and whatnot were already on the card when I sent it. These metal cards are sort of prone to chipping. Not too bad. They were definitely worse in the earlier 90s, but they definitely get some chipping damage occasionally. And the other one that took damage was the 98.99 Topps rookie. And I believe he signed this one last time as well. But that corner got a little ding, and if I can get it to reflect right, you can see how it kind of got curled up, and there's sort of an impression right there. Kind of goes right here. Hopefully you can see that, but not too bad. It definitely could have been much worse with the look of the envelope. But definitely happy to get these back. It looks like a little bit of smearing on the back of this from one of the other autographs, but honestly, I think he actually took some time to let these dry, because one of the cards in here is super slick, and it came back just looking immaculate. And so I don't know how that could have avoided being smeared without letting it dry a little bit. But this one definitely smeared a little bit. And the last time I sent to him, I actually sent this Finest Refractor rookie card. And this time I just wanted to send him the base. And it did get a little bit smeared. It looks like the signature's a little bit bubbly. And I did not remove the protective coating on this. I did it on purpose. On the refractor, I actually removed it and sort of regretted it. And so just decided to keep the protector on this one. But this card came back looking fantastic. Happy to get that. And then this is the one I'm talking about. Look at that signature. That is gorgeous. And these Fleer Brilliants are super, super, super thick and slick. And so I don't know how this card could have kept its signature on it without him letting it dry. And this is the blue version. I believe there was one blue per pack. And so definitely happy to get this. A little bit of, looks like smearing on the back, but not too worried about that. The auto on the front looks fantastic. And last, we've got the Fleer Flare. And this is row 2. And another fantastic looking auto. I love Fleer. They made some great cards. And like I said, these are thick stock. So definitely happy that this didn't get damaged. Great looking auto. So let me go ahead and line these up the best I can with my screen space. And let's get one look at this envelope. I mean, this thing got mangled. Absolutely mangled. And this was ripped wide open. I did not open this end. This was wide open. So definitely glad they put it in a plastic bag because the content certainly could have fallen out if they hadn't. And I know this is going to happen occasionally, and it might have been my fault. I mean, I sent 5 cards, plus I sent the questionnaire, which had to be folded in half from my original envelope. And then, you got your 2 index cards, and it was probably too much for the machine to handle. So, I do take some of that blame. And as I said, some of these cards are a little thicker stock than, say, the tops would be. But yeah. So let me go ahead and show you his answers to the questions anyway. So, what was the greatest moment of your career? Getting drafted. I'm sure that's the answer for many. Getting drafted, especially growing up dreaming of playing in the NBA or another professional league. That's definitely got to be a highlight of someone's career. And I like this answer. Who was the best player you ever played against? Stephon Marbury. And he was certainly a fantastic player. And eventually his career went over to, was it China? And he sort of became a legend over there, won multiple championships. He has a statue standing in his honor. And, definitely continued to have a very successful career over there after many years playing in the NBA. So thank you so much, Mr. Bibby, for this awesome return and for answering the questions. Love the answers. And very happy to add these to the collection. Don't even need to keep that envelope. That's trash. All right. So the next return, this also comes from Phoenix, Arizona. And this is a baseball manager. Well, he was a player originally, but mostly known for being a manager. And he's in the Hall of Fame for managing. And initials are TL. And I've wanted to send to this individual for a while. And I sent 3 cards. And he didn't sign 2 of them, including probably the one that I wanted the most, which was his playing days. And this is Tony La Russa. And he did not sign the 1972. But he might be 1 per. And so he only signed the 1. And sent a couple of his manager cards. Here's his 1988 tops. He did not sign this one. Not the biggest fan of this set, so don't really mind. I'm not a fan of this set any more than the 88, but he did sign this one, and that's the 1990 tops. Still very happy to get a Tony La Russa autograph into my collection. Growing up as a baseball fan in the 80s, The Oakland A's with the Bash Brothers. I mean, there was a point in time in my life where 88, 89, I probably could have rattled off the entire starting lineup. You had Ricky Henderson, Carney Lansford, Canseco, McGuire. Dave Parker was there for a while. Walt Weiss was on the team. Tony Phillips. I can't do it anymore, but they had some fantastic teams, and you had to be a fan of the Bash Brothers. I mean, they were incredible, and he was the manager of those teams, and they certainly won a lot of games in the 80s, early 90s, and I can't tell you how excited I was when I heard that the Rangers had traded for Jose Canseco when he was on the on-deck circle, and I believe it was for Ruben Sierra, Bobby Witt Sr., and Jeff Russell, but I might be forgetting a player or two. But I remember being absolutely ecstatic about that move. Obviously, it didn't work out very well. He's mostly known for blowing his arm out pitching and a ball bouncing off his head. But very excited to get this La Russa autograph into my collection. Thank you so much. All right. These last two are both Hockey Hall of Famers. Very excited to get these back. This one actually came in today. This one comes from West Palm Beach, Florida. Initials are GC. And he did not use the pouch, but he did answer my questions. And this is Hockey Hall of Famer Jerry Cheevers. And this is what, 76, 77? Yeah, 76, 77. This is O-Pee-Chee. Awesome looking signature with the number 30. And this is 77, 78. He signed this with the 30 as well. And this is Topps. And the last one, he actually put the Hall of Fame inscription. Jerry Cheevers Hall of Fame. Is that 83 or 85? I'm not sure. That's probably 85. It doesn't look like it's 3. Definitely happy to get this. And this is the O-Pee-Chee. Sorry about the focus. Hopefully we don't have focus issues today. There we go. But definitely happy to get this back from Jerry Cheevers. Fantastic looking autos, fantastic player. And let's see the answers to the questions. So, what was the greatest moment of your career? First Stanley Cup. Who was the best player you ever played against? Hard to argue with Gordie Howe. So thank you so much, Mr. Cheevers. Love getting this one back. Just fantastic player, fantastic autographs. Very happy to get those into the collection. All right, the last one. He did not sign my cards, but he sent a fantastic, I guess you could call it a postcard. But it was almost perfectly put into the envelope, so I didn't want to put it back into the envelope. So I've got it top loaded in a Card Saver 4, and I'll be showing that here in a minute. But there's a little story about this envelope. So I sent this probably September of last year, so it's been out for a while. And when I sent it, for whatever reason, I didn't realize, and I probably should have, that our international stamps weren't good on the way back. And he was nice enough to scribble out my stamp, which was obviously no good, and used his own postage to get this back to me. I honestly did not think this was coming back. You know, it's probably been 8 months, but definitely very happy to get this back. And he did use the pouch. And this is from Yvonne Cornway, the Roadrunner. And so we've got his 72, 73 All-Star. As I said, none of these are signed, but definitely happy to get these back. We've got his regular 72, 73. Actually, let me show you the backs. So these are Topps. I believe both of them are. Yeah. And then was the 78, 79? Yeah. 78, 79 tops. But he did send me back a signed item, and I absolutely love this. This is awesome. And it's signed right there on the bottom. And if you look at Sports Card Forum, it seems like most people are getting this postcard, and the ink is in different ink colors, and obviously the signature varies. So this is definitely an authentic signature, not a preprint or anything like that. I would guess that he pre-signs them, but definitely authentic. And this is a Molson Export Ale. And it's got a nice little write-up on the back with his stats and whatnot. Imprime par de English. We got Conn Smythe Trophy 73, Hockey Hall of Fame 82, jersey retired November 12, 2005. Winner of 10 Stanley Cups. Very nice. Love this. And this is immaculate. This showed up in fantastic shape. No creases, no bends, no nothing. Looks absolutely fantastic. That's why I didn't want to put it back in this envelope, because look at this. I mean, it almost lines up perfectly with the envelope. It was so I didn't want to risk damaging this at all. So I put it in this card saver 4. But definitely happy to get that back. Thank you so much, Mr. Cornway. Absolutely love this return. Very excited to get this back. And thank you so much for using your own money for that postage. I can't thank you enough for that. All right. So next, let's talk about the one single that I picked up this week, because it kind of has a story. So a couple weeks back on Spine Ticks, there was a conversation about Manon Rhéaume and how she could potentially be the greatest hockey player of all time. And I happened to leave in the comments that it was Cammy Granato. And I made the same comment in a box rip by Slapnuts' Gaming. And he was opening up this product. What is this? 94, 95 Classic Hockey. And I had never seen it before, but it actually had women's hockey players in it. And I made the comment when a Cammy Granato was pulled. I said, greatest hockey player of all time. And Slappy made a comment, Sensei, if you think the greatest hockey player came from the U.S., then you're not paying attention, or something to that effect. And that comment was all I needed to actually do some research. And I found that in many people's minds, the greatest hockey player of all time, it did not come from the U.S., actually came from Canada. And it is this individual right here. And she actually had a rookie card or pre-rookie card in the set that he was opening a box of. And so decided to pick it up. It was a fantastic looking card. And it is Hayley Wickenheiser. And it even says on her Wikipedia that she is regarded as the greatest women's hockey player of all time. So definitely wanted to pick up one of her cards, and this is her first card. In fact, on the back says, as a 15-year-old, Hayley's selection to the Canadian national team speaks of her enormous potential. And I believe she has the most goals, the most assists. I think she won 3 gold medals and a silver. And so highly, highly accomplished individual. And very happy to get this card into my collection. Thank you, Slappy, for the nudge to do some research. Very happy to get this card. And, obviously the greatest in history is sort of a subjective response. But from what I've read, it's hard to argue against Hayley Wickenheiser. Now, I will say that I still think Cami Granado is the greatest female hockey player from the U.S., but definitely not the greatest of all time. All right. So next, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I picked up another set that I showed a couple weeks back, and I actually pulled out the 2 cards that I really wanted to get replaced. And when I showed the video, I wasn't 100% certain that what was on the cards was not manufacturer made. But after looking at a couple of copies on eBay, I realized that this was actually damage to the card, and I definitely needed to replace them. And this is the 1937 Players Famous Beauties set. And the 2 cards that I'm speaking of are this Joan of Arc and this Neil Gwynn. And both of these cards were sort of gridded out. And I wasn't sure if that was done by the manufacturer or if this was actually done by an individual. And it turns out that this was actually done by an individual. And I know that, artists will actually grid out sections of artworks when they're trying to do it themselves and sort of do it piece by piece. And that is what appears to have been done on these cards. So I definitely wanted to replace these. Otherwise, they're not in too bad a shape. A little corner damage and whatnot, but it's a 1937 set. You'd expect that. But with the writing on the cards, definitely wanted to replace those. And so I bought the entire set all over again. And I'm just going to go through these briefly since you've already seen the set. These obviously came out of a booklet, which a lot of these sets produced. They produced a booklet, and you could kind of put the cards in little cut out little sections, and the corners of the cards would go into the booklet that way. And this was clearly in one of those because there's a little bit of sort of damage on each corner of these cards. The other set did not have that, but at least those 2 cards are definitely an upgrade from what I had. And these actually look a little cleaner than the other ones. If it wasn't for the damage on the corners, I'd say that they might be better than the ones that I had. But here we got Queen of Sheba, the Cleopatra. This one actually looks much nicer than the one that I had. Got Messalina, Queen Guinevere, Dante's Beatrice. And there's the Joan of Arc. I'll give you a comparison. So as you can see, it did not have the grid lines, and it looks fantastic. So definitely look at the back. These backs are nice, very nice, really clean. And I'll show the Gwyn when I get to it. Anne Boleyn, Mary Queen of Scots, Pocahontas, and this looks a little nicer than the other one I had as well. And there's the Neil Gwynn. Definitely a much nicer copy. And there's the back. These were definitely well taken care of. They weren't pulled in and out of that booklet at all. And then just quickly go through these. I believe when I showed these, it was probably 2 or 3 videos ago if you want to take a look at the set in more detail. Got Catherine the Great. Marie Antoinette. And the last one. So definitely happy to get replacements for those 2. And I'll say this now. I'm not sure if I'll end up doing it, but I'm going to go through both sets and take all the nicest copies and keep that. But I actually just reached 400 subs, and I'm thinking about giving away the other set, or the ones that I end up, breaking out of whatever set they come from, and the ones that don't quite make the cut. I'm thinking of giving that set away as my 400 subscriber giveaway. So just, sort of, throwing that out there. I don't know if that's what I'll end up doing. But it seems like a good idea because I don't need two of these sets. I just wanted one that was, in relatively nice shape for its age. So, if you happen to be interested in that set or whatever, or if you think that's a good giveaway, leave a comment. Just trying to get a little bit of an idea of if people would be interested in that. So, just throwing that out there. All right. So next, let's go ahead and show the comics that I picked up. So none of these were very expensive. They just kind of appealed to me. Some of these I've seen in other streams and was like, oh, that's a nice copy or a nice cover, and decided to pick them up. And one of them was actually pointed out in a Spine Ticks probably 2 or 3 weeks back. And I was one of those individuals that when you see it, you jump on eBay and, immediately either bookmark it or, purchase it. But let me go ahead and show that one. And I want to give out a shout out to Dan De La Torre for pointing this out. He actually, I believe his comment was that Marvel isn't really known for their comedy. And I like comedies and whatnot. So this comic sort of appealed to me. I decided to pick it up. And this is the Marvel What If. I believe this is from 1982. Yeah, 1982, August 1982. And What If. And I have a friend that I grew up with that I gave me a really nice gift. It was the vintage collection rescue set is what it's called, Star Wars. And I gave his channel a shout out at the time. And he was a huge comic collector when he was a kid. And I showed him this comic, and he was loving all the different images of the superheroes and whatnot on the cover of this. You got Spider-Man with the funky eyes, and Doctor Strange pulling a rabbit out of a hat. And the more you look at it, the more you see. You got Daredevil with an arrow through his head. You got Wolverine scratching behind his ear. Looks like Thor is blind. Captain America looking completely different with a mustache. And you got Iron Man, I guess, as a woman with some frying pans or something on the side. And you got my friend actually pointed this out. I didn't even notice this, but you got Ghost Rider in a wheelchair. And I would imagine that the more you look at this, the more you see. And I love this. I absolutely love this. Thank you so much for pointing this out, Dan. And I'm happy that I was able to pick up a fairly decent copy. Oh yeah, and then you got Ant-Man giving a hot foot right there. But very, very cool. Definitely happy to get this. And the auction that I won actually came with 2 other comics. So I'll go ahead and show those. And they're both What Ifs. This is What If 36, came out in December of 82. And What If the Fantastic Four had not gained their superpowers. And this is a pretty cool one. Definitely happy to get that one. And then this one's crazy. So this one, I believe, is February 1983. And this is What If the Beast and the Thing continued to mutate? And man, these look crazy. I mean, just look at that. I'd never seen this before, but it's definitely a crazy, cool looking cover. And then you also plus what if the Silver Surfer lost the power cosmic? And I guess this is the direct edition, not the newsstand. What were the other two? The other two were both newsstand. This is really cool. So definitely happy to get these. They did not cost a whole lot, even with shipping. I'm very happy with what I paid for those. All right, so next, I'm a big fan of this character. I actually learned about this character through my collecting of the Star Wars Black Series set, and her figure is ridiculously priced. And it's probably, at least with the Red Box Black Series, outside of the Captain Rex, it's probably the most valuable price-wise if you were to try to purchase on eBay. And so I wanted to learn a little bit more about this character. And so I did a little bit of research, a year and a half ago, trying to figure out who this was because I had never heard of him. And what I read was incredible. And so I became a fan of this character and definitely wanted to pick up a comic book of hers. And what better place to start than at least her first issue of her own series. And this is Dr. Aphra. And I know there are several in the community that are a big fan. Dr. Aphra, Trev, and so very happy to pick this up. I know her. I think her. I say I know, but I think her first appearance was in the Darth Vader. At least that's what I've been reading. But that's much more valuable and pricey to pick up than this. I picked this up for under $10. Definitely happy to pick this up. And she's got her two droids. Very cool cover. Very happy to pick this up. And it says down at the bottom, this is a direct edition. All right. So the last two, I don't have any bags and boards. So these are actually both how they were shipped. And they were shipped in one bag and board. So I'll show the first and then flip it over and show you the other one. As bad as the movie is, I grew up watching the Conan, and those are good movies. But the Red Sonja is bad. It's really bad. But it appealed to me as a kid, and I enjoyed watching it. I was a big fan of Ernie Reyes Jr., and he has a significant part in that movie, and really enjoyed that. Obviously, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Big fan of him as Conan, and to see him in Red Sonja, I just became a fan of the movie. And so I wanted to pick up a couple of her comics and her earlier runs. Some of the issues are relatively cheap, and I'd like to pick up some of those in the future. But as far as the number ones, they're a little pricey, especially her first series. I believe she has several series, obviously, but her first series, number one, is fairly expensive, and her first appearance, which was in the Conan series, is definitely expensive. But I wanted to pick up a couple number ones anyway, and so I went to, I believe it's the third volume or third series of Red Sonja's, and decided to pick up her number one and number two. And so we've got She-Devil with the Sword, Red Sonja, issue number one. And I believe this is 1982. And pretty cool image right here on the front. She doesn't really have her chainmail armor that I guess she's known for. But I like the image. You've got her looking at the reflection of the skeleton sneaking up behind her. And this is not newsstand. This is, I guess, direct edition. But love the image. Very happy to get a Red Sonja number one. And this was much cheaper than picking up the 75 or the 78 number ones. Maybe in the future, but I'm just sort of starting to pick up comics, so um, don't want to jump in too fast with the big purchases. I want to learn a little bit more before I do something like that. And then this is the number 2. Another really cool image, I guess. Not sure who the characters are. I haven't really read too much into this. And this is also a direct edition. But you got a lot going on that cover for sure. I'm definitely happy to pick these up. All right. So those are the comics that I'll be showing this week. I do have several others. Like I said, about 6 or 7, and I've got a couple others that I've ordered as well. None super expensive. A lot of newer comics and a few that were from the 80s. But nothing really major, but I'll probably be showing those next week. But let's go ahead and show the Jeff Gordon cards. So as I've shown a couple times, this enormous stack of Jeff Gordon cards was a surprise win from Steve Rademacher. Let me go ahead and put his awesome custom on the screen. And let's go through these Jeff Gordon cards. And there are several duplicates in here. So I'll kind of show those as we go. I'll have to break this up into two stacks. Probably more than 2. Don't want it all falling over. All right. Now, I'm not sure a lot of these years and whatnot, so I'll have to kind of look at them as we go. And I might be off when I say it's a year. It might be a year or 2 off, but this is 1996. This is Collector's Choice. Really cool card right here. And that looks like it's part of a larger photo. All right, we've got a couple of these. So I'll set this one aside. And this is a Press Pass Trackside 2002. Great image right there. Showing it upside down. Sorry about that. Got Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson right there. Kind of weird how they did that one. All right, I got a couple of this. 3 of them. Put 2 of those down here. This is, what does that say? 2003 Press Pass. Driving Sensation. Great card. We got 2 of this. This is Press Pass 2003. Over the Wall. It's a great image. It looks like they print all of these back sort of upside down. Not used to flipping them like that. I guess you have to do this. All right, next we've got also from Press Pass 2003. This is a Press Pass Stealth 2004. This is Press Pass Trackside 2004. This is a great looking card. Fanatic. Looks like he's signing an autograph. Very cool. I don't know that he's much of a TTMer. I haven't seen his name very often, if at all. But if he is, I definitely want to send some cards out to him, get them signed. All right, I got 3 of this one. We got, what does this say? Press Pass Premiums. I think that's what it says. Oh, 2005 Press Pass Premium. And this is definitely a thicker stock DuPont machine. It's got some foiling. Very nice. Definitely a nice looking product. I knew Press Pass primarily as a sort of a college basketball product in the 90s. Did not even know that they eventually went into racing. That's kind of cool. And they definitely have some nice products from what I saw in this stack. This is Press Pass VIP 2005. And this is awesome. This is for Daytona. Sunday Glory. What does that say right there? February 20th, 2005. Very cool. Great looking card. And this is also from that set, but a different image. This says Talladega. And what's the date? May 1st? May 1st, 2005. Very nice. Okay, this next one I've got 3 of. This is a Press Pass 2005 NASCAR Scene Flying High 2004 replay. There's a lot going on the front of that card. Jeff Gordon's win at California. May 6th, 2004. And there's another one from that same set, same sort of subset, I guess. Also Press Pass 2005. NASCAR Scene Steamroller. Nice picture of his car. And this is also Press Pass 2005. Got a couple of those. This is 2004 Yearbook, NASCAR and Nextel Cup Series. Very cool. I like this one. Playmakers, Press Pass 2005 as well. That's a great image right there. I like the design. And this is also Press Pass 2005. Unleashed. That's awesome. Burnout, California. Very cool. I'll move this off to the side. All right, got a couple of these. This is Press Pass Premium 2006. Man, these premiums are fantastic. I mean, when you hold this card, you can just tell that it's definitely premium stock. Great looking card. So I believe these are all the same, yeah. So this is also Press Pass Premium, 2006. Was the other one 2005? No, that was 6 as well. Okay. DuPont machine. Very nice. And these are also from the same set. This is Press Pass Premium 2006. This is Speed Weeks. Gatorade Dual Winner. These are great cards, I'm telling you. These are really nice. All right, next we've got Tracks. I believe this is also 2006. Yeah, 2006 Tracks. Jeff Gordon. Nice card. And these are also from that same set. Another great shot of his car. All right, next we've got a Press Pass 2006. This is a Dale Jr. I didn't even notice that this was in there. Yeah, this is Dale Jr. Very cool. All right, next, this is a 2006 Press Pass. And this is also NASCAR Scene, Risky Business. 2005 replay. The front of this doesn't look as busy as the year before. The pictures much more prominent. The other one looks like it was almost in the background. Very nice. And these are also Press Pass 2006. This is Unleashed Daytona 500. Very nice. Now these are Press Pass Optima. Optima had some pretty nice cards in this stack. I'd never heard of the Optima before, but these are nice. Not quite as thick a stock as the premiums, but these are really nice. Like the design. Here's a couple more of the Optima. These are 2004. Road to Victory. Like that. Little road signs. Very cool. This is 2004 as well. Jeff Gordon Foundation Charity Spotlight. Very cool. I'm not going to get used to flipping these and them being upside down. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. All right, so these are also Optima 2004. Star signs, Leo. August 4th, 1971. Kind of interesting. decided to make astrology cards. I've never seen that before. All right, next, this is a Press Pass Optima 2004 as well. Looks like it's sort of talking about the product. 7 levels of inserts, including Press Pass signings, Thunderbolts. This is a checklist. Very cool. And we have another Optima, and this one's much thicker stock than the other ones that I've shown previously. Very nice. All right, next, another Optima. What year? 2005. And this is Rockin' Racing. Really cool card, like that. All right, let me move this stack. All right, next we've got another, what was that, 2005? Yeah, 2005 Optima, Road to Victory. Now this is 2006 Optima, NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. Another great image. Also 2006 Optima, Hot Stops. This one's kind of cool. From the same set. Celebrity Profile, Jeff Gordon Foundation Poker Classic. Shows him with a pair of aces. World Series of Poker in the background. That's kind of cool. Definitely watched my share of World Series of Poker tournaments. Played my share of poker tournaments online as well. Very nice. All right, next we've got also from 2006. This is Jeff Gordon, Road to Victory. Got the Victory Lane sign right there. Very nice. Jeff Gordon, Road to Victory. That's a different image. Same sort of subset, but definitely a different image. Very cool. All right, now we're on to Press Pass Eclipse. These are 2004. And this is also sort of a thicker stock. Great looking card. I absolutely love these cards. These are great. Thank you so much, Steve. This was incredibly generous of you. Do this surprise giveaway. And this is also from the 2004 Eclipse. Zenith, Most Laps Led. Now this is kind of cool how they did this one. Also from the same set. This is called Limelight. And it's an image of him in the rear view mirror. That's really cool how they did that. All right, also from that Eclipse. This is 2005. Yeah, that's '04. So this is '05. It's cool. It's got the facsimile autograph right there. NASCAR Nextel Cup. Super thick stock. Oh, I love that. It's got the stats on the back. Very cool. I like this one. It's a very nice card. All right, so this is also 2005 Eclipse. Road Warrior. Pathfinder. That's cool. Again, turning it around upside down. I'll never get used to that. All right, so next, again, this is 2005. This is also Limelight. I believe this is also 2005, yep. Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Limelight. Very cool. Jimmy Johnson was an incredible driver himself. All-time great. And this is 2006 Eclipse. Jeff Gordon, NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. These almost remind me of the SP Authentic in a way. And this is also 2006 Eclipse. Warp Speed, 2005 pole winner. Very nice. All right, so next, this is also Eclipse. I can't read that. What, 2006 as well. This is NASCAR Scene. Chase this. Very nice. And this is 2006, I believe. Yep. This is the Limelight. Jeff Gordon. Looks like he's signing more autographs, maybe. Four-time NASCAR Nextel champion up to this point. Okay, next we're moving on to Wheels. This is Wheels American Thunder. These are very colorful cards. I like these, and they're not quite as thick as the Eclipse and some of the premium, but they're definitely a little more sturdy than your average card stock. Definitely colorful like this. And this is also 2004 Wheels American Thunder. Another fantastic looking card. All-Star Gordon. I love this one right here. Also, Wheels, also 2004 American Thunder. Hot Rod. Great looking image right there. And again, same year, 2004, Race Rituals. Jeff Gordon. Very nice. Just love the design of these, the colors. They look fantastic. Whoever designed these did a fantastic job. And this is also 2004. Same set. Jeff Gordon, Vallejo, California. Coast to coast. All right, so moving on to 2006 wheels. And this is a Dream Team DuPont Pepsi. Very cool. This is also 2006 Hot Rod. Another really colorful card. And we got Wheels 2006. This is Stars and Stripes. Another great looking card. Love the jets in the background. That's awesome. Very nice. Next, we've got also Wheels 2006. This is Made in America. Definitely a thicker stock. All right, next we're moving on to Wheels High Gear 2004. And these are great looking as well. Facsimile autograph. Love the design of these. I guess these were more of a premium Wheels product by the look of them. And this is also from the same set, 2004 High Gear Wheels. We got Jeff Gordon Carmelian. That's pretty cool. Seeing the different paint jobs. All right, just about at the end of these. We've got NASCAR awards. This is also 2004 High Gear. Jeff Gordon Outback Steakhouse Award. Next, this is also same set, 2004 High Gear. This is Jeff Gordon DuPont. Again, much thicker stock. All right, so this is 2005 Wheels High Gear. And we got Jeff Gordon, NASCAR Nextel Cup. Definitely a nice looking card. This is also 2005 High Gear. Another nice looking card. It says Goodyear Gatorback Fastest Lap. Very nice. Also 2005. Another really nice looking, colorful card. Jeff Gordon DuPont. Like the additional photos down at the bottom. Very cool. Nice. All right. Also, 2005 High Gear. Got NASCAR Illustrated. Jeff Gordon, Wonder Boy Grows Up. New paint scheme. New paint schemes. Richard Petty, something or other. Very nice. This is also 2005 High Gear. In Focus. Another great looking card. Again, same set. Road signs. Speed limit 200. High banking. That's very cool. All right, this is 2006 now. High Gear. Jeff Gordon NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. Another great design like these. Love the stats on the back. Very cool. Again, wheels, High Gear 2006. Company Man, DuPont Motorsports. That's very cool. Interesting image on the back. Nice. I'll try to straighten this up. There's not too many cards left, so I'm just going to leave this here. Probably 4 or 5, maybe. 4. 4 cards left, 1 duplicate. So this is also 2006 High Gear. Fanfare. Another nice card, super thick stock. I mean, I guess not super thick. I mean, these days they're super thick with relics and stuff. This is thicker than normal, I guess I should be saying. Still a nice looking card. And this is also 2006 High Gear. NASCAR Illustrated Bad Crash Survivor Stories. It's Daytona and it's Gordon again. Mark Martin, What's After 2005. That's pretty cool. And the last one. This is also 2006 Wheels High Gear. And this is what looks like a checklist, I guess. Collect all 90 base cards. Race used flag cards. Daytona Power Pick Contest. And yeah, checklist. I thought so. Very similar to the other one we saw earlier, where it gives sort of the description of the cards in the set. Very cool. So thank you again, Steve. These cards are absolutely amazing. Love going through these, sorting them, and fantastic looking cards. I really appreciate this. Love them. Thank you so much. All right, so we're at about an hour and 10 minutes. So I am going to postpone the set once again, probably till next week, hopefully, maybe longer. But I'd like to open up a couple packs, and this seems like a good time to open the two 1987 baseball packs also from Steve Rademacher. And I will save the last two that I have, another bingo and another 21 Jump Street, for another week. And I will also open up a couple packs of the hockey that we've been opening, the 1990-91 Score Canadian, and a couple packs of the 1991 Max race cards. So let's see, we've got the 2 baseball. Let's open up 3 packs of the race cards. And how many does that leave me? Leaves me 8 left. Leaves me 8 left, I believe, in both of them. Yeah, that'll leave me 8 left with the score and the max race cards. So we'll go with that. So we have 8 packs. And I will also open up the other Yo MTV wraps that we got in the Incredible Care package from A Surfer. So, yeah. So we got 9 packs. That's perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and open up. Let's go with the 87 Topps first. Love the design of this set. And 1987. So we got 36-year-old gum in here. I will not be eating that on camera or ever. But if anybody wants this piece of gum, I'll be more than happy to send it their way. Wonder how nasty it's going to look. Definitely want to save this package. There's so much nostalgia with this set. And I don't even want a mini rip in this. So just give a little bit of a rundown of the rookies in this set. We've got Barry Bonds, Rafael Palmeiro, Will Clark, second-year Mark McGwire, Barry Larkin. Greg Maddux is not in the Topps, but he will be in the Donruss. There's the gum. Doesn't look too bad. Still in one piece. That's nice. Yeah, there's probably a couple other rookies that... Oh, Bo Jackson, can't forget him, is in this. So hopefully we can pull something nice in here. I haven't seen this in a long time. Went a trip for 4 to the 1988 spring training camp. Very cool. And the 10 glossy baseball cards. Those were kind of cool cards. All right, so we've got Gerald Perry. Sean Dunston. Enjoyed watching him on WGN growing up. Nice player. We got Tim Conroy. Mike Fitzgerald. Dan Plesac, very good closer. I believe his rookie card's in the 86 traded, so that might technically be a rookie. Bob Kearney. Bob James. Not the guy that did the Angela song for Taxi. Another Bob James. Got the Mariners leaders. Looks like Matt Young. I'm not sure who the other two are. Can't see. Got Chris Brown. Not the singer. Tony Bernazard, All-Star. We got Dwight Gooden, All-Star. That's pretty cool. Ron Davis. Mike Heath. Harold Baines. That's our first Hall of Famer. Nice. Craig Lefferts. George Orta. And the last card is Domingo Ramos. So nothing too major in there. We had the Dwight Gooden All-Star, but the Harold Baines is probably the biggest card from that pack. Still really enjoyed opening that. Lots and lots of nostalgia with that set. Thank you again for that, Steve. And let's open the 87 Donruss. Another wrapper that I definitely want to hold on to. So I'll be opening this up carefully. Wow, that's solid with the wax. My goodness. All right. So far, so good. Nice. Nice, nice. So again, same rookies that I mentioned in the 87 Tops. But this one does have the Greg Maddux, which is an additional great hit to get. And look at the back card. That, my friends, is a Bo Jackson rookie card. Right there on the back. First card you see. Probably with some wax damage, but I don't care. That is sick. All right, so we know we got at least one good card in here. One of the major hits. So we got Mark Langston. Fantastic southpaw. And look at this. We got a Will Clark rookie card. Wow, this is going to be a fantastic pack. So I didn't even bring top loaders. Let me go get a top loader. I'm top loading that. All right. And Greg Swindell was a fantastic college pitcher. Only okay in the majors, but he was fantastic in college. Love this. That looks fairly nicely centered. Little bit of white on the corners, but this wouldn't get a 10. But not much you can do about that. It's been in a pack for 37 years. All right, so we got Greg Swindell. Got Craig Lefferts. Chris Bando. Neil Heaton. Von Hayes. I remember trying to trade for his 82 rookie card from a friend of mine when I was a kid. I think he's a pretty decent TTMer. He might charge $5 per, though. But definitely was a fan of Von Hayes when I first started getting into baseball. Hubie Brooks, another nice player. Love the Diamond Kings. And I do know that Dick Perez, who does these Diamond Kings, is a fantastic TTMer. And so I might consider sending either some of his Diamond Kings artwork, or he does some like there are some postcards, some Perez steel postcards. I might send one of those off to him at some point. Got Cecilio Guante, pitched for the Rangers for a little bit, I believe. Got Ken Howell, Rudy Law, Bobby Grich, fantastic infielder, second baseman. Yeah, he very well could get in the Hall of Fame one day. He had a fantastic career. 224 home runs. This is close to the end of his career. Not quite 2,000 hits, but yeah, second baseman though. Yeah, we'll see. So we got Rafael Santana, Ozzie Virgil, and here we go. Wow. Bo Jackson rookie card. Little white on the corners, not too bad. Little off center. And let's see about the wax. Doesn't look too bad at all. Wow. That was a fantastic pack. Not only did we get the Bo Jackson rookie, which we saw right away, but we also got that Will Clark. So that was an amazing pack. Oh, hold on. There is a nasty little bend up right there on that corner. Noticed that when I was putting it into the penny sleeve. Oh, there's one on the other side too. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's going to happen when these cards stay in a pack for 30, 36 years. That's all right. Still very nice, Bo Jackson. All right, so those are definitely the two biggest hits from that pack. And neither of them are in the Hall of Fame. But fantastic careers, definitely fun to watch. All right, that was super fun to open. Thank you again, Steve. Very appreciative for those packs that you threw in. Those are absolutely incredible to open. Lots of nostalgia. All right. So this next one, the OMTV wraps from A Surfer. Maybe. No, that's going to rip just like the other one. I guess you can't keep these sort of plastic bag wrappers as much as I tried. Last time it just got super stretched, but yeah, that's okay. All right, see who we get out of this pack. Yo MTV Wraps, be an instant winner. Let's show that. Yeah, I wonder if I were to win on this, if they would still honor it. MTV is still around. All right, let's see what we got here. We got MC Hammer. That's cool. LL Cool J. We got one of his cards. I believe we had a MC Hammer last time as well. LL Cool J. Nice. Oh, Public Enemy. Love that. Love that. And we got Young MC. There we go. The hosts of Yo MTV Raps, Dr. Dre and Ed Lover. At least some of the time. Got Young Black Teenagers. Can't say I've heard of them. Biz Marquee, R.I.P. That's cool. Boogie Down Productions. Very cool. Got another Vanilla Ice. We got a couple of his last time. This is different. And we got Super Lover C and Casanova Rudd. Can't say I've heard of them either. So I guess the big hit of this is probably that Public Enemy. Yeah, right there. I do like the LL Cool J and the Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, but Public Enemy. There we go. So thank you so much for that, Surfer. That was super fun to open. Love seeing those cards. I do have the set of music cards, but I did not have any of these Yo MTV Raps, so definitely happy to get some of those. All right, so now we've got the 3 packs of Max Race cards and the 3 packs of the hockey. Let's go ahead and open the race cards. As I said the last time, for the most part, you've probably seen all the best cards out of this. At this point, we're just getting duplicates. I mean, I don't think I have the complete set made. I do have an entire boxed set that I bought at the same time as this box, but we are getting a lot of duplicates of the big cards, or the bigger cards, I guess, in the set at this point. And I need to, at some point, probably this weekend, I need to start sending some of these out because I do have 2 and 3 copies of a lot of them. So we got Charlie Glotzbach. I don't think we've seen that card. Leo Jackson. Got 1990 race number 3. Is that Kyle Petty? That is Kyle Petty. Fantastic TTMer. And I don't think I've seen that card, so that's another nice one to send out. I have seen this one. Don't know about the next one. Have seen this one, Dale Earnhardt. Like that one. This is Davey Allison. Yeah. And who is this? Yeah, Brett Bodine. DK Ulrich. Memorable moments. Tracy Leslie. Travis Carter. Memorable moments. Jeff Bodine. Andy Petrie. Or Petrie. There we go, Rusty Wallace. Seen this card. And we've got Winston Cup champ, Dale Earnhardt. Seen this one. Some nice cards in that pack for sure. All right, on to the next one. Rip that one. Oh, there we go. Dale Earnhardt, All Pro. Definitely pulled this one before. Very happy to get that. Got Doyle Ford. Bob Rahilly. Richard Broom. Dick Moroso. Another Dale Earnhardt. Man, this set is loaded with Earnhardts. Love it. And who is this? Ricky Rudd. I saw somebody get this card back signed yesterday or today. I don't even remember. But she does sign. Maybe I'll reach out to him, see if I can get an address or look on Sports Card Forum. But she signed it Miss Winston and then signed her name. So I might have to send that out. I think I've got a couple of these now. Got Steve Lloyd, Donnie Wingo, Dick Beatty, 80, H.B. Bailey, Charlie Glotzbach. I don't think I had seen that card, and now we've got it in back-to-back packs. So Leo Jackson, and there's another Kyle Petty that we just saw in the last pack. So another pretty cool pack. Definitely happy to get those Earnhardts and that Kyle Petty. All right, last pack of the race cards. All right, there we go. 1990 race number 19. Is that, yeah, Mark Martin. And we got Bill Elliott right there, race 23. Another Earnhardt right there. Nice. Tommy Ellis. Dave Resendez. Memorable moment. Nasty crash right there. Donnie Allison. Definitely a fantastic TTMer. Gonna have to send out to him at some point. This is another one that I saw get signed recently. I believe it was Caleb Sports Cards. Don't remember his full channel name. Great channel, though. I believe he got this lady's autograph back. And I believe she said that she doesn't, I think she said it was nice to be remembered. I would imagine she doesn't get too many TTMs, but maybe I'll send off to her. Got L.D. Ottinger. Who is this? Jeff Bodine. And is this Kowicki? Alan Kowicki? Alan Kowicki. Oh, nice. We got a Bill Elliott. I think that's only the second time we've had this Bill Elliott card. Very nice. Jimmy Hensley, Tom Kendall, and Phil Parsons. So that was a nice way to end this Max Race Cards rip. All right, so we got 3 packs of the 90-91 score Canadian hockey. And then we'll go ahead and end the video. Hope everybody's enjoyed the video so far. Oh, that one was being stubborn. Still waiting to get the Marty Brodeur out of these packs. Don't think we've pulled the Roenick yet either. So either one of those. Definitely some other nice rookies in the set, but some of them we've already pulled. But those two we haven't. So let's see. A Madonna, another Madonna. Can never go wrong with a Madonna. So we got Doug Crossman. We've got Tom Laidlaw. Steve Thomas, nice player. Gino Cavallini. John Morris. Terry Yake. Oh, that right there looks like a Brodeur. Terry Yake. Rob Blake rookie card. That's a nice one. And right behind it, I think we finally got the Brodeur. Let's slow reveal. Yep. Sure did. Look at that. Martin Brodeur rookie card. Very nice. Let me put the Rob Blake down. That'll get sleeved up as well. But wow. Well over 2/3 of the way through the box, and we finally get the Martin Brodeur. And looks to be in pretty nice shape. I think there's a little bit of a bend on that corner. It's a little bit of a shame, but yeah, these packs have been sealed up for so long. Doesn't surprise me that corners get dinged. Definitely happy to pull one of those finally. And the Rob Blake, I don't think we pulled that either. So yeah, let me put those off to the side, because a pair of Hall of Famers and a pair of very nice TTMers, although I haven't had success with them yet. Next, we got Paul Coffey on the All-Star second team. Hall of Famer. Sergei Makarov on the All-Rookie team. Hall of Famer. Got Jeff Smith on the All-Rookie team. Don't think he had a great career, but I'll have to check on that. Alexei Kastanov. I probably butchered that. Doug Bodger. Randy Wood, Hall of Famer, fantastic TTMer. And Tom Barrasso, fantastic player. I'm not sure if he's in the Hall of Fame. I don't think he is. Maybe he is. Fantastic player, though. But, wow, that was a nice start to this rip. I'm going to put these to the side because definitely have to sleeve those two rookies up. All right. Well, now I'm happy. Everything else is just gravy. All right. So start with the sideways glory, as Sith likes to call it. Got Don Sweeney. Brian Fogarty. Sean Chambers, pretty nice star. Mike Gartner, Hall of Famer, fantastic TTMer, happy to get that. Wayne Gretzky, always happy to get a card of the great one. And look at that, back-to-back Gretzkys. Gotta love that. And we got Gord Kluzak. Can't say I've heard of him, but Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy. Dave Christian. Wendell Young. I believe he's a nice TTMer. I'll have to check on that. Joe Murphy. Nice. Paul McDermott. Another Randy Wood. Definitely know he's a fantastic TTMer. Another Tom Barrasso. Gerald Diduck. and Paul Gillis. All right. One last pack. I got Yari Curry on the back. That's a nice start. Hall of Famer. Got Gary Sutter. Adam Oates, Hall of Famer. Fantastic player. Kevin Hatcher, another nice player. He might TTM, I'm not sure. Adam Creighton. Bill Ranford, I've seen several people get him back as a return. Mark Messier, Hall of Famer, like that. Rajan Lemelin, Andy Moog. That's a pretty cool one. Hey, look at that, another Gretzky. It's been a Gretzky rip. Nothing wrong with that. Mario Morois. Theo Fleury, fantastic TTMer. Frantisek Musel. Frantisek Musel. Or something like that. Daniel Morois or Murrah. I don't know how you say that. Jeff Chichrin. I'm butchering these now. Tom Curvers and Yari Curry. Very nice. So that was a great rip. Great rip. Lots of nice cards in that. All right. So that's all I have to show to you this week. Hope you enjoyed Spine Ticks After Party. I appreciate everybody stopping by. And until next time, thanks for watching the video, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.